Did you know that in 16th century England, rhubarb was worth more than saffron, opium, and cinnamon? It was being traded along Silk Road as a medicinal herb, and people were paying huge sums just to get their hands on it. Fast forward a couple of hundred years, and I have many, many plants of it in my garden because I can't get enough.
If you've got rhubarb, you already know the problem. It all comes in at once, the season is short, and you can only eat so much strawberry rhubarb crisp before, well, okay, actually that's never a problem for me. But freeze-drying rhubarb solves the abundance issue in a really great long-lasting way, and it is so easy. Here's how simple the prep is. Wash your stalks, trim off the leaves, and this is important, rhubarb leaves are toxic, so those go in the compost. Then cut everything into roughly 1/2 inch to 1 inch pieces. That's it. No blanching, no pre-treatment, no fuss. Rhubarb is one of the most straightforward things you'll ever run through a freeze dryer. Spread your pieces out on the trays in a single layer. You want good airflow and surface exposure so the moisture can escape evenly. Rhubarb holds a surprising amount of water, so give it the room it needs and don't pile pieces on top of each other. I personally freeze it in the regular freezer on the freeze dryer trays first to give it a head start. Then I load up the freeze dryer, run it on the standard setting, and let it do its thing. Rhubarb often takes around 24 to 36 hours depending on how thick your pieces are and how full the load is. This batch ran about 28 hours for me, and here's something fun. Rhubarb is almost amazingly light when it comes out. All that water is just gone. If you've freeze-dried strawberries before, it's that same experience where you pick up the tray and almost throw it over your shoulders accidentally because it's so light. You'll know it's done when every piece is completely dry all the way through. Give a few pieces from the center of the tray a good check, because those are always the last ones to finish. If they snap cleanly, you're good to go. For storage, I pack mine into Mylar bags with an oxygen absorber. Properly sealed, freeze-dried rhubarb can last 20 to 25 years. It's pretty amazing to know that the rhubarb I just picked from my garden is going to be shelf-stable longer than my mortgage lasted. Reconstituting is simple. Just add water. The ratio is roughly equal parts freeze-dried rhubarb to water. Give it about 5 to 10 minutes to absorb, and it comes back beautifully. I'll link the Harvest Right freeze dryer I use down in the description for you to have a look. The texture is soft, the color holds up really well, and the flavor is still bright and tart just like fresh. Use it anywhere you'd use fresh or frozen rhubarb. Pies, crisps, jams, sauces, smoothies, whatever you like. I tested my first batch in rhubarb pudding dessert. It turned out as well as if I'd gone to the patch and picked it that morning. The reason I love freeze-drying rhubarb specifically is that it's one of those crops with a very short window. In Zone 4, I'm looking at maybe 6 to 8 weeks in late spring and early summer before it's done for the season. Freeze-drying stretches that harvest across the whole year, and I like that it saves room in my freezer for other summer harvest.
Please take this moment to like and subscribe. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it sure helps my channel. Until next time, let's get growing rhubarb and lots of other things. I'm Carol, and I'll be growing in Zone 4.